Welcome back to Leading Crypto. We're taking a look at Ethereum now, right? So just took a look at Bitcoin and outlining the fact that we ran into some pretty decent resistance at the local golden pocket up towards about 22,800. We've got a weekly untapped key level for Bitcoin just below us, about $300 from where we are right now. There's the monthly open and another local golden pocket there as well. So taking a look at how Ethereum lines up with that idea as well. We had obviously a pretty decent rejection off with Bitcoin this morning. Same deal, right? Everything's pretty much overbought, overextended for a little bit. And coming back down, we've got our monthly open just below us here for Ethereum, which is about to get tagged right now. So one thing to note for that, right, in a short term is this is also very similar to Bitcoin, right? We got the monthly open for BTC lines up with the local golden pocket. We also have that lining up here with Ethereum as well. So Ethereum did not have as much of a push higher as Bitcoin did on this recent move. So, maybe we will not see as much of a pullback, right? So if that's the case, I am looking at this level right here, this region, monthly open, local golden pocket right here at about right where we are, about 1578. Below that is our monthly key level. Essentially, even coming down to either one of these, we would really not be putting in any kind of a lower low at the moment. And from there, I'd be looking for opportunities to go long once again, right? So looking still for these higher targets here over time. And we just discussed with Bitcoin, right, the higher target outlook there if we continue to higher. And still really nothing has changed if you've kind of been paying attention to any of the Ethereum charts I've posted for the last 3 months. Anything on, Twitter, TikTok, Debate Crypto, we go on Coffee and Crypto, Magic and I. So really just being patient with this, right? So hopefully, you load it up near the lows. And for here, really just looking to take it up and rotate this range. We got the merge coming tomorrow. So it's interesting to see, I guess, how that news will play out. But yeah, a nice little run so far. So far, nothing's broken, right? A nice technical higher high right here. We could come right now and put in a higher low and essentially just continue on with this trend here. So got an untapped monthly key level up here. It's a pretty big target for me, about $2,200. I've got our overall value area high comes in about 2,400. And then the macro golden pocket up here, $2,500 to $2,600. These targets would imply that Bitcoin is more than likely pushing up towards $28,000, $29,000, $30,000 as well. So these are the big pay yourself areas where I'd be looking for short opportunities, some pretty big ones, right? Like just very similar to when we were looking down here at the lows. And yeah, nothing really changes there, right? So I know that today it seems like the CPI is, what's crashing the market or yada, yada, yada. Maybe that obviously has a hand in it, but so far, really nothing is broken, right? So we've had a pretty decent uptrend across the board. A lot of it came in over the weekend, which we tend to see, some of these weekly averages from the previous week be met. And like I said, for Bitcoin, that is at 20,700. Ethereum already met its weekly average from last week. It was somewhere around this 1640. So looking just for this local golden pocket and monthly open right now, which is, like I said, essentially where we are. Obviously, we can see a nice little uptrend still intact. I guess you could start looking at that as a bear flag, whatever, if you'd like. But for me, I imagine we're going to head higher here, right? So losing some of these levels obviously would change that. And we do still have the overall golden pocket. We got the point of control. And this little box right here, if you get down to $1,200 would be the area for some fresh entries. I just don't know if we're going to get that quite yet, right? So still looking for a full rotation here in the range, upwards of about this $2,400. And that could, not necessarily happen in full till, end of next month, in November time, things of that nature. Because like I said, this is a pretty big move if we see it out of Ethereum, right? 50% to the high, 67, 70% to that golden pocket. So you have to imagine that Bitcoin would not be standing idly by. So to see Bitcoin hitting something of that nature, 40% move, 50% move out of Bitcoin, which, like I said, would put us in that $29,000, $30,000 region, which is my melt up target, so to speak. That's where we'd be looking, or at least I'd be looking for some pretty decent take profit areas there and some short-term shorts, right, in that area. So Overall, as far as a macro idea, like if you're just DCAing for the long haul, right? Obviously, you're at a discount today from where we were just a bit ago at $2,000. You could dress this up as an inverse head and shoulders if you like, and be buying the dip. But like I said, for me, any kind of fresh entries on ETH, I'd really be looking down at like $1,200 if we get it. So that's where I'd be looking for on ETH. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. There's a leading crypto Discord server that you can enter for free, and tag me in that, or even Magic Internet Money if you guys would like to ask anything there. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great